Welcome to All Pro Football Data. My name is Jim Cobern, and today's episode we're talking about SMU's Brashard Smith. We're going to look at his overall market share running back analytics, followed by efficiency analytics, then his age and competition analytics, advanced rushing analytics, and then finally finishing up with down and distance conversion analytics. The data collected for the charts are from College Football Reference and collegefootballstats.com. For a glossary of terms, please go to the link in the description. And with all of that stuff out of the way, of course, my name is Jim Cobern. I have written about the NFL draft since the 2014 NFL season, and I produced 8 NFL draft analytics guides in that time span. So, with all that out, let's get to the video. So, first off, taking a look at Brashard Smith in terms of his running back market share analytics. 69 percentile in terms of total offensive market share, 71 percentile in terms of his passing yardage market share, and then 78 percentile in terms of touchdown market share. Based on his overall numbers, he pretty much hits within the starter averages and the Pro Bowl averages, with the exception of his total offensive market share numbers. So he's right in line with what you would expect out of a potential starting NFL running back, which is pretty decent. That's where you want the back to be. Of course, you want to watch their film. Of course, you want to get all that other information there. But does his numbers hit at least within the range of where you want this player to be based on their analytics? And based on this, he has great patterns of data. Now, when you get to his efficiency analytics, great yards per touch, great yards per reception, and also great in terms of TD percentage. The percentage of touches that lead to touchdowns. All those are great numbers for him, are pretty much hit within a great number for his efficiency data. Uh, Now, when you get to running back age and competition adjusted analytics, taking a look at his age, 73 percentile. He's a little bit older, not the worst thing in the world, but just a little bit older. Not the youngest running back. MSA rating 85 percentile, pass rating 90 percentile. So his efficiency really helps his overall grade out based on his overall data, and he pretty much hits within the starter averages and the Pro Bowl averages in terms of his production data. So these are all areas where he needs to be in and he's there. Uh, then, of course, you get to running back advanced rushing analytics. So this takes a look at his TD percentage as well, but from a different sample from 2009 until 2024. It also looks at his first down completion percentage on all downs and distances. It looks at percentage of 10 plus yard runs and percentage of 20 plus yard runs. His percentage of 10 plus yard runs was a little bit less, kind of below where you want it to be, but his 20 plus yard runs was very high, 79 percentile. So that's kind of where he's at right now. He does have a little bit of a negative here based on his 10 plus yard runs, but the 20 yards I think kind of balances it out for him and makes him have at least all the prerequisite analytics that you want. And then finally, his down and distance conversion analytics. So he's really great on first down conversions, second down conversions, third down conversions. He's a little lackluster, 58 percentile, which is right in line with where you want a running back like him to be. But sometimes you want that to be a little bit higher. So he kind of meets the prerequisites for the position, very close to them. But you might want the third down to be a little bit higher, in terms of that particular area for him. So now, basic conclusions. Brashard Smith has a solid data profile overall without too many weaknesses. Um, he does not have elite production. However, the rest of his profile is indicative of a long-term starting running back to a Pro Bowler. DeAndre Swift or Ed Podolak are the best analytical comparisons based on his college football data. But until we get athletic testing, that's going to be the real driver in terms of who he compares most to. Because a lot of times, who a player is as an athlete is totally different than how they produce, and vice versa. So that's definitely something that we want to see, when he goes to the combine and does other sort of things. But overall, Brashard Smith is a running back in this particular draft class that, based on his overall data profile, needs a little bit more love, needs a little bit more attention, which is why I made this video. So definitely go out and check out Brashard Smith. Follow him throughout the process because he could be your team's next starting running back. if the data bears out in terms of his overall profile. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.